Hello, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today I thought I would do another all signs reading. So this is going to be a little mini read for every single zodiac sign. There will be timestamps pinned in the comment section below. And I just thought I'd have a look at what is coming towards you regarding your love life at this time. I'm just going to do a short, well, I say short, I normally try and get some details for you. A little mini read for every sign. Now, this can resonate for your, in particular, for your sun, moon, rising or Venus signs for yourself, or those placements for someone you're dealing with or you want to cross-watch for them as well. So, I really hope you enjoy it. I'm going to start by getting a card for every single zodiac sign from this deck, and then I'll go through and do a mini reading for each one. And I've decided this time to use this Greek mythology deck for the base card for everyone. So I thought it would be nice. I have to be honest, I don't know off by heart the full story of every single Greek god or goddess or character featured in this tarot deck just yet. I'm working on it. But I thought it would be nice for you because you can always just Google or look up the full story of the character that comes through for your sign if you would like some extra meaning or to find out if there's something from their mythos that you could use and apply to your situation right now. So I get the top 12 cards, all my lovely zodiac signs, one card for each. What is coming towards them in their love life at this time. Now, of course, this is a general tarot reading. This isn't a personal reading, so it won't fully resonate with every single person who comes across it. But I do hope there's something you can take from it, from one of your major placements, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay. I hope you find it useful at least. And as always in my readings, when I'm saying this is how you feel about someone, this is how they feel about you. If it feels like the story could resonate, but with the roles reversed, with everything flipped, please just reverse them. That's absolutely fine. It's no problem at all. Okay, top 12 cards. All right, let's get into it. I will lay them all out and then I'll tell you what cards to start off with before I get into the readings each zodiac sign has. So we've got Aries, nice. Taurus, lovely. Gemini. Oh, and Cancer, okay. That's interesting. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Pisces has a Pisces card. Okay, at the interesting. So I will always do this if you've watched any of my all signs readings before. With these mini readings, I'll always show you the bottom card for the deck that I'm using for everyone's base card, because I have found that this influences every single sign in this reading. So it's like an energy that is a base energy applying to everyone, but just is going to obviously apply to everyone slightly differently. And this time, with this reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a major card. It's a major arcana card, but it's a card about fate and destiny in the universe. It can be one of change. The wheel turns. Everything in life is peaks and troughs. We can have good times, bad times, this too shall pass. If that was going to be a card, it would be this one. But that doesn't always mean, obviously, if you're going through a bad period, people have said that to me in the past, I'm like, yeah, but it also applies when you're going through a good period. It's like, this too will pass as well. So let's just appreciate what we're enjoying right now. So, but yeah, it's a card of change. It is, obviously, everything in this deck right now is going to be in the upright. So the Wheel of Fortune upright is very positive. It does talk about good karma, good gifts from the universe coming your way. So let's see how that is going to apply to everyone for today's reading. So put that there. So I'll go through this quickly. Aries, you have the Magician. Taurus, you have the Star. Gemini, you have the Chariot. 3 major arcana right off the bat. Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups, which is your card in many ways. Leo, you've got the Eight of Wands, which wanted to kind of jump out whilst I was laying out the last card. It was like it couldn't wait. So there's definitely, well, I'm going to mention that now so I remember, there's definitely a sense of urgency around yours, Leo. Virgo, you've got the Queen of Swords. Libra, you have the World. Scorpio is the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, the Five of Cups. Capricorn, the Nine of Swords. Aquarius is the Knight of Pentacles. And Pisces, you have the Hanged Man, which, as I said when I laid it out, is one of Pisces' major arcana. So let's get into this. Aries, the Magician. Now that can be quite an Aries orientated card for me as well, because the Magician is a major arcana talking about taking action, making things happen. Now in this deck, I said I would tell you which Greek character you got, so you can look into their mythology further if you'd like to get a bit more of the storyline for yourself. You have Hecate, which is a very powerful, I don't know all of them off by heart, but I know that Hecate is a very powerful kind of sorceress energy. She's very important in the lore of witches, good witches as well, you know, not just the bad ones, but Hecate is very powerful. Is sense of all-seeing energy is here as well, and seeing what has been, and also the possible paths ahead, and taking action very strategically and very powerfully as a result. So it's a pretty epic card for you, Aries. Now this reading today is all about what's coming towards you when it comes to love. So this can be a card of manifestation, but this is just giving me the sense of you taking the bull by the horns. And what is happening, I mean, obviously there is an element of manifestation, but I do get a sense of you also calling this in a very like dynamic, proactive way. This isn't really someone sitting back and expecting things to happen for them. What I'm getting is that you are in charge right now, Aries, of what is happening with your love life, or what is coming towards you. So let's get a little bit more. Tell me about this Magician energy for Aries, please. Well, the Devil, which is super X-rated in this deck, so let me just show you that much. The Devil, and then the Death card is at the bottom of the deck when that came out. So that's Capricorn and Scorpio energy there as well, but the fact that the Death card is here, it could be talking about you cutting ties once and for all with either someone you felt tied to, Aries, or something. Now it's funny because obviously I was talking about that witchcraft element of this particular Magician card. So I don't know if there has been some influence in your love life of someone trying to almost give the evil eye to your love life, or to kind of throw some bad juju your way when it comes to what's going on with your love life. Hecate for me is also a very protective influence. So you might want to be, for example, burning some black candles with intention at this time to kind of clear any energy that is trying to hold you back or hold you down, or try and diminish the potential in your love life at this time. But I see you, to be honest, being quite cutthroat about anyone who's behaving like that. And I'm seeing you kind of cutting ties or cutting any sense of like you're not allowing these people to remain in your life if you are aware of their influence, like negative influence. Tell me more for Aries, please. Wow. The Two of Wands fell out, and then as it did, the deck split to show the Six of Swords and the Tower. It feels like, Aries, you are making some serious decisions regarding your love life, but it's more a case of if you are at a crossroads. It's almost like you know, in cartoons or that kind of thing, where the characters come to a crossroads and one direction is all like little bluebirds and sweetness and light and like the sun shining and it's so pretty, and then the camera swings to the other end and it's like thunderstorms, disaster, like crocodiles coming out of the water, and that's kind of this for me with Six of Swords in the Tower. Six of Swords is often depicted by people like smoothly sailing down water as well. Maybe that's why this imagery came into my head as well. But it may well be that you are also... It's funny because I said about this Magician card, I can't remember the words I exactly used, but it's something along the lines of this energy of looking in both directions and being very strategic and making your moves, seeing the full picture. So I really, to be honest, I feel like you're very much protected and in control at this time of what's happening with your love life, Aries. It feels like there might be some sort of choice that's coming up, or you're going to be faced with one, and you're going to know one direction is bad news, and you need to it might cause you to cut ties with anyone who's trying to lead you down that path, and away from what is obviously could be a very potentially beautiful, peaceful. This is like, one way is smooth sailing and no drama and lovely and contented, and the other is a disaster. Let me just switch. Just heard swap decks. So anything else for Aries, please? Tell me more about this, actually. Not anything else. I want to know more. What's this about? Tell me about the Two of Wands has just come out and landed on top of the Two of Wands from the new deck. My brain went swap decks, and I did, and then the same card comes out. It's the Two of Wands on top of the Two of Wands. Now, at the bottom of the deck when that happened is the Three of Pentacles. So you could have two people coming towards you, or two options in your love life in the near future, Aries. One, it doesn't have to be two people. It could be one option is with a person, and one option is to just stay in your lane, stay whatever you're up to at the moment, and ignore the drama kind of thing. Maybe that means stay single or stay in whatever current flow you're in. But it feels like it could be an ultimatum energy as well with that Death card of either you choose them or you have to cut your losses and let them go. But there's definitely a sense here with feeling pressed to make some sort of choice about whether you want to partner up with someone as well. Tell me about this Devil, please. The Five of Pentacles came out sideways. Wow. I feel like this, and the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is potentially someone who has been on the border of your life for potentially a while, Aries. So what I mean is they haven't fully been in it. They haven't fully allowed you into their life, whichever way around it is. It could be an element of staying attached to them, but always kind of just being on the periphery of each other's life in whichever way around it is. Someone kind of keeping the other person at arm's length, or kind of always feeling like they're not enough to get close to that person, but they're still hanging on to your energy, or vice versa. Like there's still the ties that bind between the two of you, but you're still in a state of feeling like you're not actually getting close to them. And it may well be that it's a choice between them and someone else, because underneath the Ace of Swords we have the Lovers, and the deck split when the Five of Pentacles fell out to show the Two of Pentacles as well. It could well be that you're actually, if there's not a second option, if you've already got someone in your life that's like this, what I've described about always kind of, you're still attached to them, but they're not really in it fully or letting you in, but you felt like you couldn't make the choice to completely let them go. It feels like there might be even you manifesting someone else who, it's like, it's not hard, there's no fight involved, as in it's just easy, it's natural, it's not difficult to actually connect to this person? Do you want to go down that route, or do you want to keep going down, trying to battle down the path with the rapids and the crocodiles in the water? It's kind of what I'm getting for you, but I feel like you're going to be quite clear with that Ace of Swords energy, with the Lovers underneath as well, and the Strength card underneath that. So that's really like making the decision that you know is that you have to make, that is right for you, even if it's a difficult one. But I'm seeing quite a strong energy from you, but also it might even be that if a new option is coming towards you, just give me a little bit more, because I haven't actually seen anything about this new option. Yes, the Eight of Swords just tried to fall out with the Death card at the bottom. I feel like it's something here which has just been, you've been wavering or unable to let go for some time, unable to actually cut those cords. And maybe it's just like a sense of the fear of the unknown. It could even be a little bit of a comfort zone in terms of holding on to someone where neither of you are actually enjoying each other as such, but they're lingering, their energy is lingering, and it's just been anything else of what's coming towards Aries when it comes to love? Tell me about this Eight of Swords in reverse just flew out. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh. Temperance. This is strongly giving me, Aries, that you're going to actually be releasing and getting unstuck from something which has not been fulfilling, and that you're actually, I don't even see you in a connection. I don't see you actually ending a connection, like a breakup or anything. It's more something that the two of you are not together, but you're still lingering onto each other's energy, and I see you actually making the choice to cut the cords and let it go. You may even realize as well, maybe with the potential of something new, and you might even experience something which makes you realize that you potentially have been cheating yourself by holding on to this other situation, which you were really not getting very much from. Yeah, and the Temperance card, Temperance can be referred to as the angel. It is the dichotomy to the devil in the tarot deck. It's almost, I see a release of letting go. That could be like a happy but also sad at the same time kind of release, about cutting the cords with someone that you have felt still tied to, even though you're on the edge of each other energetically. And I feel like you're actually going to be, this could be like someone you've already met, who you're starting to talk to, and you're enjoying maybe like their company and what is progressing between the two of you. And I see a very decisive, action orientated energy from you of letting go of a tie that did bind you and moving forward. So sorry, I just nearly knocked the mic completely over. But that's what I've got for you this time, Aries. I hope that you found it useful and enjoyable and that it did resonate. Please like the video for me, that'd be amazing. Just takes a second, and leave me a comment if you'd like to, if it resonated. I would love to hear from you. And subscribe, obviously, if you'd like to as well. So, I can't say that for every sign, but I'll say it for the first one. Moving on to Taurus, sorry, you have got the Star card. So that is Aquarius's major arcana. Now the Greek mythology for this deck, for this card, is Nyx, Nyx. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but that is the Greek mythology element there. So if you'd like to look her up, it's NYX. So let me get straight into this. I mean, in terms of your base energy, Taurus, this is very hopeful, obviously, with the Star. It does give me a sense of, especially with the Wheel of Fortune being the base energy for everyone today, it kind of feels like I just got like Florence and the Machine. There's lyrics, one of her songs, which is, it's always darkest before the dawn, of like, especially because this star card, it's very much at night time. Obviously this is the star card, but it's kind of, there's hope even when you don't see it, or there's hope, there's potentially things to be hopeful about or positive about, even if you can't see it right now. It's kind of giving me like a moon energy, to be honest, this right now as I'm reading it, but it is, I feel like things are maybe about to look more optimistic for you, or some sort of wish fulfillment in love is about to come, but you don't see it coming, is kind of what I'm getting. So tell me about Taurus, what's coming towards them in love, please. Thank you. So the Queen of Swords came out. That is more air energy. It can be Aquarius, it can also be Libra and Gemini. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. This is kind of giving me, the Queen of Swords is very much about her boundaries and very firm. With that Ten of Cups, that is kind of the dream, you know, the be all and end all, fantasy, happily ever after that we all wish for, or part, you know, somewhere inside us we wish for. The first thing that popped into my head is that you might be saying, Taurus, it's either this or it's nothing. It's like, it's either, you know, the happily ever after, or I'm not interested. Let's see. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having standards either, but it could just be that this Queen of Swords is someone who's like, doesn't suffer fools and doesn't settle for half measures. So tell me more about what's coming towards Taurus in their love life. Damn it. Huh. The moon. Oh, I'm laughing because I said that star card is giving me a very moon-like energy. Okay, the Temperance card fell on the floor, but I have just started this reading and I'm probably going to need that. So just bear with me 1 second. Oh, God. So ladylike. Right, sorry about that. The Temperance card fell on the floor. So, with the Temperance and the Moon at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Okay, hold on. Tell me about the Moon, first of all. Yeah, so the Page of Cups came out reversed, like diagonal like this. And then the Five of Swords came out, and at the bottom of the deck is the Magician. I would also say, what I'm getting for you, Taurus, is what's coming towards you is actually the need to have some discernment in a situation which is potentially presenting itself as your wish come true and everything you could hope for, happily ever after, you know, bluebirds bringing you your breakfast in the morning to your bed kind of thing, like proper Disney style is what I'm getting in my head. This is very that fantasy be all and end all happiness someone could be selling you, because the Page of Cups slanted almost reversed like that. With this energy of the Magician and the Five of Swords, that is someone offering you all of that forward and then having their fingers crossed behind their back whilst they're doing it. It's giving me a little bit of someone trying to potentially pull your strings with this Magician energy as well. They could be trying to tell you that they want everything with you, commitment, you know, a family, long term, etc. And just that with the fact that the moon is here as well, and I was saying that the star card was giving me kind of like a moon energy. It's could even be someone playing on what they know your greatest wish is, if you know what I mean. It's like they might be trying, you know, because it's funny I said it's what we all wish for, even parts of us, you know, some part of us which wishes for it. And I feel like that might also be something they're kind of playing on, that they've picked up on the fact that you might not have vocalized it, but they can tell that deep down that's what you really want, and they're kind of selling you that. Does that make sense? And there is definitely this need for moderation, discernment, taking your time with the situation, and getting the full story. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. Strength came out sideways. The High Priestess, and underneath that is the Ace of Wands. If your gut is telling you, whoever is telling you this beautiful fairy tale kind of thing, or promising you this beautiful fairy tale in the near future, Taurus, if your gut is telling you they just want to get in your pants, then there might be an element that you need to kind of, I mean, it's up to you, but what you do with your life. But if you only wanted to go into that next level with them because of what they're promising you, then there is definitely a message here to kind of be strong and resist the temptation. Because, okay, tell me about the moon. Death in reverse, and the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Why is the Death in reverse, please? Saw the Magician try and fly out again. Someone may be trying to tell you that they've ended something with another situation of some sort. Yeah, look at this. Whilst I was saying that, these four cards flew out, and the Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The cards that flew out, I just have to be careful, they're all PC for YouTube. We have got the Ace of Wands is at the top, then the Seven of Swords, the Hermit, and the Empress. I feel like someone's trying to get you out of your hermit mode, Taurus, by stringing you a story. As in, what's this Seven of Swords, please? For Taurus. The Hermit, again. So there's strong Virgo energy here. There's a little bit of Leo, a little bit of Scorpio. What about the Hermit? Why is the Seven of Swords here? And then you told me the Hermit twice. Why the Hermit? The Ace of Wands, what's going on? I grabbed a different deck and I've got two of the same cards came out. The Ace of Wands for the Ace of Wands. The Hermit with the Hermit. I mean... Okay, so this person could be telling you that they have... they've gone through some sort of spiritual awakening. Like they have changed. The deception could also be that they have... you know, spent some time apart from you to do a lot of deep thinking, to grow, to develop, to find the answers for something, you know, to almost to work on themselves internally. They could be telling you to find out, oh, you know, why would I treat you like that? Or why would I behave like that? That's not right. So I really did some inner reflection on, you know, what causes me to behave like that is kind of what I'm getting. But it is, Ace of Wands is now here twice. This is the only ace that's come out so far, Taurus, and I've seen it 3 times. And I think yeah, okay. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What's the What's the Seven of Swords about? Nine of Swords has come out. Why the Nine of Swords? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Well, it could. This is basically saying this person is telling you these things, which are not necessarily true, because they feel like either this is the only way that you will consider them again, but you'll give them the chance to even have a conversation with you again. Because bearing in mind, it started with this lovely star energy, but you came through straight away as that Queen of Swords, like, no, I call bullshit immediately. So basically this person is very sure that you will not give them the chance to have another conversation, or it's like, but it's also telling me that they are still not prepared to talk about like a serious offer of like commitment or this kind of thing, with the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. That still freaks them out. That still concerns them, the idea of being very serious. But they're willing to talk to you about, you know, maybe about healing the connection, or try and tell you that they have improved themselves so that at the very least they can have a passionate another chance with you. But yeah, definitely discernment and patience is required. It could be that you just don't, at this point with this person, Taurus, you don't take them seriously. I don't really see this as a breakup person, like an ex or anything. I just feel like this is maybe more someone who you may have been talking to for a while, and they're just, or this could be someone coming towards you brand new as well, who's just selling you the wish fulfillment story, like playing on what they think you probably want to hear. Then they're not serious about something serious with you right now, because that freaks them out. But they want to say the right things to kind of get in your pants, Taurus. I'm afraid that's, you do with that what you want. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. So moving on to Gemini. Gemini, you have the Chariot, which is Cancer's major arcana, who is your neighbour on the spread. Now, the Chariot is a stunning energy of, this is your season, by the way, that as I'm recording this, we're in Gemini season. So if you're watching it as I put it up, then very happy birthday to any of my Gemini sons. This is a card of success and victory, and really I'm also getting like being admired. So I want to say you're really getting what you want. Oh, sorry. The Greek god associated with this card is Apollo. Very good one. But you might want to, obviously, all Greek gods, I feel like they go through some good, some bad in their stories, some more than others. So you might want to look into his whole story to get more of a subtext for yourself for this reading. So Apollo. But here, this is someone who goes after what they want as well. Very determined, very confident energy. It's interesting because although this is Cancer's major arcana, there is a duality to the Chariot as well, with the two different horses that are pulling it. Sometimes it can talk about being pulled in two different directions, but obviously we know, Gemini, you are the twins. You do have always that element of duality to your yourself in different ways for each person. So, but I feel like the way that I'm just drawn to the fact that the way the horses are, noses are kind of pointing towards each other in this card. I kind of feel like there's something happening with your love life here which satisfies both elements of that duality of yourself, is kind of what I want to say, Gemini. So it could be that you're having great positive progression in your love life, and it is because it's a fulfillment of both sides of you. So someone who appreciates both sides of you, potentially. The Wheel of Fortune obviously is our base energy. That can talk about divine timing as well. So, and I want to say that because I almost feel like there could have been a bit of a lull time for you before this, Gemini, as in things could have been going a bit slower, but I feel like when it comes to your love life going forward, it's kind of like you're getting the green light to move forward, or things are speeding up for you. You're actually starting to notice more like go energy when it comes to your love life. So let's see. Clarify for me for Gemini what's coming towards them in their love life, please. The Chariot card. The Magician. Talk about go energy, and at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands, Gemini. Wow. The Magician is the card that Aries got, by the way, so if you have any Aries in your chart, you might want to watch that bit as well. But that is a card of making things happen, and you're transforming. I mean, I know it's a Magician, it's not the Death card, but this Magician card talks about the story of Cinderella, and in particular the fairy godmother, and she's turning like these little mice into like the foot soldiers for the chariot. Oh, it is for the chariots. That was a complete accident. I was saying that and I just remembered it's for it's for a carriage. Sorry, it's for the carriage that Cinderella rides in. But obviously, you could call it a chariot, the pumpkin chariot, if you will. And she's making the mice turn into the horses, or the horses. Yeah. How wild. So, essentially, you are making your own love life happen, and you're making the progression in your love life happen, Gemini. You're giving your own chariot its own horses it needs to ride on forward towards a commitment, towards marriage, towards celebration and success. Tell me more, please, for Gemini. The Magician. I mean, the star has fallen out. It's Aquarius energy. That's also, you have literally these two cards are the cards for the last two signs, your neighbours, so Aries and Taurus. Okay, tell me more. But this is just, you know, I'm sorry, there's like what time is it? Oh, there's a football match going on, if you can hear cheering in the background. Again, this is giving me that when I'm drawn back to the story of Cinderella as well, this is like her situation was pretty dire. Many people could have just viewed their circumstances as like, well, like, boo-hoo, poor me, or like wallowed or taken on the role, the mentality of the victim mentality, and be like, oh, everything's just awful and nothing's ever going to change. But this is, if you have been going through a crappy time in your love life of late, Gemini, it's basically telling me that you are looking at what you have got, like looking at the resources available to you, like, you know, kind of picking yourself up and being like, okay, well, that didn't work out, but what else have I got going for me? I'm really good at this hobby or something. You know what? I am going to go to join a club for that particular hobby, and you might just meet someone there. It's like, but I'm not saying you will, but it's almost like your mentality is, you never know, I might meet someone there. If that doesn't work, let me think about, I've got some great friends. They must have 3 great friends. They surely can find me someone to set me up with. It's like, okay, my situation has been pretty bad, but I'm always keeping your mind set to what could be, set to the positive, and really taking action and kind of looking at, yeah, what you have available to you and making the most out of that. Kind of like the way Cinderella, I really hope Disney doesn't find this video, you know, she doesn't have a fancy ball gown. So even before the fairy godmother shows up, she was going to look pretty damn good finding her old, was it her mum's dress or something that she had, and then, you know, fixing it up, you know, repair and make do, mend and make do, that kind of energy. But it's really working to your benefit. It's like, if that is your mentality right now, then the message here is like, you will be rewarded for it. So anything else you can tell me for Gemini? The Eight of Wands. The Death card. Well, I said about transformation with the Magician. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. The Emperor? My gosh. Now, bearing in mind the Emperor drives the Chariot as well. Gemini. The Emperor is also Aries, again, energy. Oh, hold on a minute. You've got the Four of Cups in reverse that came out on top of the Death card. Okay. So I definitely see you might unwittingly, you might not realise that the action that you're taking as well, there may have been someone, so I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse as well, that came out at the same time as the Four of Cups in reverse. This might be, you might also be getting the attention of someone who previously overlooked you because of the action that you're taking, because you're being proactive. It might also be inadvertently catching the attention of someone who, as far as you know, wasn't interested, or you thought they weren't interested. But at the bottom of the deck we have the Moon, underneath that is the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and then some more. But basically it's either that you may not have realised before that someone was not in a good place to be able to actually appreciate your interest in them, or they are now concerned that from the action that you're taking and maybe being proactive, they are concerned that they are going to have competition for your interest, that they may have been meh about when they thought that they were the only one that you were kind of fixed on. But there's definitely a concern of now there are competitors, other suitors vying for your attention that they might not know about, but they feel like because of the proactive phase mood that you're in, there surely will be other competitors for you. Do you see what I mean? So I feel like you might, there's definitely, you are the creator of your own success right now in your love life in one way or another, whether you do actually meet the people through the ideas that you have, that you're cooking up and you're working on, or it kind of inadvertently, it's like it sets off a chain of events that causes someone else to come towards you that you weren't expecting. That's what I've got for you this time, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. To leave me a like, a comment if it did, and subscribe if you'd like to. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much for watching. So, my wonderful Cancers, let's move on to you. You have the Queen of Cups, which is pretty much you, Cancer. It's water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I feel like this is you coming through here. It's a lovely card to receive when it comes to a love reading in many ways. You are definitely feeling all the emotions, all the feels right now, or will be. This is what's coming towards you in your love life. Now, the Greek goddess you have is Phoebe. I'm afraid I don't know her story off by heart with this particular one, but if you'd like to look her up for some more subtext, then that's your goddess, Phoebe. But I'm getting like a very sweet and pure and kind energy from this card for you, Cancer. So let's dig in. Tell me more about why is the Queen of Cups here for Cancer, with what is coming towards them in their love life. Death in reverse, okay. Scorpio energy. Queen of Cups can be Scorpio as well, so. But the Death card upright does talk about a finality of something really being truly over. So the fact that it's come out in reverse, well, you know, Something might not be fully over. Oh. So we've got the Three of Wands in reverse that came out. But this Three of Wands card would tell me that, the fact that it's in reverse as well, would tell me that you don't see this coming, Cancer. It may be that you stopped expecting something to come towards you in your love life. Again, we've got the Knight of Cups. I say again, sorry, because he just came out in reverse for Gemini. But this time for you, he's come out, or she is, whichever, has come out like slanted, diagonal, reverse, like not quite reverse, but almost. This could be someone that you stopped waiting for, like as in there's no expectation left for you for this person to come towards you, or for this situation, for there to be any further forward movement in this situation. This feels like you have potentially given yourself some sort of closure around something, but I feel like it's the universe is like, nope, wasn't over yet. Okay, there might be something being revealed to you as well, like some extra information, but tell me more for Cancer, please. Why is the Death card in reverse? Seven of Swords. So the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords came out sideways, and at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Underneath the Ace of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune, and underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I just said the universe was like, no, not over actually. And then you get two aces with the Wheel of Fortune card again. I had said that something was about to be revealed, and then the Ace of Swords comes out with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So someone might be telling you, confessing to you something about something was going on with a mutual connection between you and them, like a mutual friend, or it could be obviously a third party, obviously, with that combination. But I just get something more about like someone in your social circle that the two of you know or something, but you didn't know this was going on. So yeah, I would say this is gonna, because also with this Queen of Cups energy, as I said, you're going to be feeling a lot of feelings about this. Probably a lot about the fact that you thought that this situation was already over and you'd given yourself some sort of sense of closure, and it's not. But also potentially there could be feelings being stirred up about what you are finding out about the other person. Tell me more, please, for Cancer. Tell me about this Seven of Swords, please. Oh, that's way too many. Let's see. Okay, well, the Empress in the Tower came out on top of the Seven of Swords. The other block of cards was about 10 cards, so I'm not going to take out all of those, but there's definitely, maybe there's a lot to the story that you don't know. Why the Empress in the Tower? Page of Cups in reverse. Gosh. Why is the Tower here? Wow. Well, yeah, that will do it. 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Is this someone you've already had a major ending with? Why is the Empress here? And they didn't apologise? They've never apologised. Or they've never tried to make it better. Why is the Empress here? Phew. 2 of Pentacles. Someone could have been really struggling with finances. I don't know if they needed to pay back someone that they had borrowed money from, or they were in difficulty because of something going on at work. They couldn't handle, this person couldn't manage a relationship with you at the same time as whatever else they had going on, which caused them to be they had too much on their plate effectively. So what's the 3 of Cups then, please? Death. Now it's in the upright. Why is Death in the upright? Three of Cups in reverse. Oof. So this is to clarify the 3 of Cups. We've got Death in upright and 3 of Cups in reverse. This is giving me that this person who's coming towards you, or this situation in love that's coming towards you, Cancer, is going to be making you feel all the feelings. It could be because this person has cut off. They're telling you the full story about someone else, whether it was a family member, a friend, a mutual friend, a work colleague or something. It's not giving me third party, to be honest. It's someone else that was in one of those categories. They have cut that person out because there may have been something and they might be giving you the full story as to why it felt like everything was ruined between the 2 of you. There was quite a harsh ending. They didn't ever tell you how they felt about you. They didn't apologize for whatever happened between the 2 of you, because their attention was completely taken over by the other situation that was going on with that other person. It might have been that other person was putting a lot of responsibilities on their plate, or had a lot of tasks for them to do, or was taking up all of their attention, all of their time, but it was in some way dishonest what was going on. So essentially a situation that you thought was over and you're not going to see this coming is coming towards you, Cancer. You're probably going to be finding out some things you weren't expecting to find out as to why this person potentially held back from you before. There is potential for a new beginning if you want it. Obviously, it's completely up to you. Yeah, that's what I've got for you this time, Cancer. I hope you found it useful and enjoyable. Just short and sweet today for each reading. So let's move on to Leo. Leo, you have the 8 of Wands. And your character is Atalanta. She's a pretty cool character, actually. So you might want to look her up and her story. But this is, as I said from the very start, it could not wait for me to put it down. It's like someone might have that sense of urgency about wanting to communicate with you, or vice versa. But this is I need to go towards them right now. I need to speak to them right now, or vice versa, obviously. And there's a strong sense of someone hasn't got the jitters, I want to say, about doing this either. They're not. They might, that being just popped into my head, they might not be thinking completely before they speak. This might be a bit of word vomit going on. There is a sense of urgency. Could also be a situation that's trying to rush a little bit. Like, I just got like trying to get to the finish line fastest, whatever that finish line represents. Could be a little bit of an element of someone needs to chill their beans a little bit, just to avoid disappointment. Like, let's see. Tell me more, please, about this for Leo. What's coming towards them in their love life? 5 of Swords immediately. Okay. Well, that is a contrast. The 5 of Swords talks about not being able to actually speak up. So maybe, I don't know if someone's felt like they've been in a position where they couldn't speak their truth for quite some time, and it's just the frustration is just built to the, and they're like, right, now I've either got to say it now, or I'm now free to be able to say it. So tell me more, please, for Leo. What's going on in their love life? Princess of Swords. It's like bluntly getting the truth across. Again, not completely thought out. Trying to get a message across. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Just got someone wants to get a message across before someone else gets there. It's like it's like, are you going to tell them or am I kind of energy. Tell me about this Princess of Swords, please. Oh, 7 of Wands. Oh God. Yeah, this is really giving me like either someone is rushing towards you, Leo, to tell you something because someone has said to them, I'm going to go tell Leo what the truth of some sort of situation is, or what's going on. And so this person is like, holy shit, I need to get there first. I need to give this my spin. I need to get my version of events in. Or obviously vice versa. Because this 7 of Wands is like someone running in and barricading the door to have the conversation with you before anyone else gets near you. Oh my gosh. What is this? Princess of Wands. Justice. Wow. What's the information though? I mean, the Justice is like it might have been unfair that the other if it's you, Leo, let's just say that you didn't know this, because this is what's coming towards you in love. It might have been unfair that you didn't know this information. And you've been kind of viewing this person in a favourable way or in a certain way that wasn't... It's like, you know, something's a little bit unjust here because you haven't got the full story. What's the information? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Is someone rushing to... Hold on. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Three of Cups. Oh, okay. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Didn't I say that someone's trying to be hasty? They're jumping the gun here. Now, or someone is... Underneath the Chariot is the Seven of Cups. It's definitely a rushing without having the full story, first of all. Now, that could be on either side. It could be that someone is all steam ahead whilst the other person is not in that same place and they're reviewing their options, or they're confused about what they want. This Three of Pentacles in reverse, that I said, what is the information? It could be, and the Page of Pentacles came out with the Three of Cups. It could be that someone is like, does Leo know that you have no intention of actually starting a relationship with them, and you're just interested in either staying friends or keeping things casual, or having multiple people that you flip between with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and you have no intention of putting down roots and doing something serious? Like, do they know? Because I'll go tell them. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's get some rider weight on this. Tell me anything else for Leo, please. How's Leo feeling when this Eight of Wands comes in? Ooh, oh. Temperance in reverse with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Instant response. Okay, so you're gonna. This is information looks like it may well stress you out, Leo, obviously. Because also I feel like someone is rushing what they're saying to you because they feel rushed, because they feel like if I don't, and they're saying it like, almost like they're being pushed to say it by somebody else before they're ready, before they've really even thought about what they are saying as well, which is probably, obviously is going to influence how it comes out. So why? Tell me more. But yeah, Temperance in reverse this is leaving you feeling very unsettled, very stressed, not like relaxed or content at all. What's this information? Hold on. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the communication about that leaves Leo with the Temperance in reverse? Oh. The Tower on top of the Sun. And the Hermit. This is like I hate to say this, Leo, but obviously this might not resonate for you, so. But this is just like, you're just happy. You're like just enjoying yourself. You're feeling really good. And as far as you know, things are good. You're just, enjoying yourself, happy days with the sun. And then the Tower lands straight on top of that. It's like someone coming in and, there's a phrase. I can't think of it. Just pissing all over your good mood. Sorry, that's all I can think of. And then there's a phrase. Who is instigating this? I feel like it might be a jealous friend or another party that this person is also seeing or something. But who is instigating this? Oh my god. Three of Cups comes out instantly, and the Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah, look, at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This feels like who is instigating this is a bitter, for either friend or someone who wanted something with this person themselves, and it didn't happen. So now they're still in this person's life. And now it could be an ex. It could also be an ex. It could just be them saying, either you tell your new person that you're in no place to actually build with them right now, or I will. or it's a friend doing that. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? What's the reason? Five of Wands. Who are they fighting with still? Or who are they fighting with? Five of Wands. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. They could be unable to build properly with you right now, Leo, because they're still trying to move on from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to. And then the King of Pentacles flies out with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is Virgo energy. Why did I say? Oh, because it landed on top of the Hermit. It can be Capricorn and Taurus as well, but strongly getting Virgo. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Queen of Pentacles comes out, crossing the Eight of Swords like that. Yeah, the world in reverse with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So basically this person has unfinished business with someone who they're trying to move on from, who they are still financially tied to, or, oh my god, yeah. Underneath the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Death card. They have not completely freed themselves from this other person yet, but I feel like what's happening is that their ex is has become aware that they are speaking to you or starting things off with you, Leo, and they're basically saying either you tell them that you're not in a place to actually give them anything or build with them like they think that you could, or I will. And so they're rushing to have a conversation with you before the, you know, because they feel that urgency and feel like they're being backed into a corner by either the ex or a friend. And as a result, I don't think what they're going to say is going to come out very well. So that's what, so hopefully that gives you a bit of preparation there, Leo. Sorry that wasn't a better message for you today, but I hope that it was useful at least, or that if it resonated, I hope it was useful. Wish you all my best. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to Virgo. So you, Virgo, have the Queen of Swords today. So this is air energy. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Your card is Circe, your Greek goddess, which is Circe, if you want to look her up. I'm afraid I know the name, but I don't know the story off the top of my head. So let's get into it. Queen of Swords, for the energy, for what's coming towards you. I mean, this is a very... It's funny, this is like the first card that came out to clarify Taurus as well, your Earth neighbour. So this is a very... Take no prisoners, suffer no fools kind of energy. Very discerning. Quite a Virgo energy, actually, to be fair. I saw something earlier which said that Virgo is the most air signs of all earth signs, so that's extremely fitting for today. I love me a Virgo, so no shade there. But yeah, you're a Virgo, the ones that I know and love, definitely like to get into the minutiae details and all the particulars, get into the specifics. So the fact I'm talking about that, maybe when it comes to what's coming towards you in your love life, you could be looking at the fine print, looking at the T's and C's of anything coming towards you in love, Virgo. So let's see, get some more what's coming towards Virgo, please, with this Queen of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands that came out, and the deck split to show the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So it's a very hesitant energy about some sort of choice that you might have, and I feel like it's because you have been disappointed previously, either by the person who's coming towards you or just previously in love. So now you're in a very tentative place of finding out all the facts, all the information before you move forward. Tell me more for Virgo about this Two of Wands. Two, Two of Pentacles with the Fool behind it, and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Virgo. You are weighing up. I mean, if you don't have an Excel spreadsheet laid out for this decision by now, then, you know, crack it open, because this is listing out the pros, listing out the cons, listing out the possible benefits for taking this venture, listing out the possible ways that, you know, you could suffer a loss. This is like, the Fool is can be an energy of spontaneity, of just dive on in, we'll work out the particulars later. But this, what I've already seen, and then the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck could not be more opposite to what I've just described. This is like, no, there will be no diving without looking. There will fools rush in where angels dare to tread kind of thing. This is there will be no rushing in. So tell me more. What is this choice that Virgo is debating ad nauseum? What is the choice about? Obviously, we're talking about love here, but what element of love are they debating? The Knight of Cups. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, which is your major arcana, Virgo, and then the deck split to show the Ace of Pentacles as well. Okay, although I'm lovingly teasing you, Virgos, it's either that you are starting to feel the warm fuzzies about someone, and you're going through all of this, the potential scenarios for what happens if you make some sort of offer to them, or this is flipped and this is someone about you thinking about making you some sort of offer and debating back and forth. Also maybe wanting to get it right because they're aware that you are that Queen of Swords energy of like not suffering fools, as I said at the start, so they don't want to just rush up to you with some cheesy opening line and ruin their chance immediately kind of thing. Tell me about this Knight of Cups for Virgo. Ooh. Three of Pentacles. More strategizing, more planning. Page of Swords, oh my god, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so there's, whether it's just reverse the roles if it's the other way around, but let's just say for now, this is someone who is viewing you, Virgo, as someone they could have a long-term relationship with, they could live with, they could marry. That's what the Four of Wands talks about. It's about stability as well. You could well be dealing with another earth sign, because I'm getting this strong analytical earthy energy from potentially both of you. It could be air and earth here, but this is someone who doesn't yet want to bite the bullet, but they are, oh my god, even this Three of Pentacles, they literally are holding like blueprints or an Excel spreadsheet. This is just someone gathering data, analysing the data. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. And also picturing, you know, picturing long term, but it's all the variables, you know. Yeah, the Knight of Swords just came out sideways with the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. It just keeps saying the same message of basically like someone has got a message they want to deliver, but they are procrastinating, or not even, it's just going back over to check every detail, to redouble check. There's no sense of taking a risk here. Anything else you can tell me about? So is this actually coming towards Virgo? It could just be that it's coming very slowly, or you are progressing very slowly if you're in this place. How is Virgo feeling about this person? Oh man. Okay, got the Queen of Cups with the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. I said, how do you feel about this person, Virgo? That's like you have a lot of love and kindness and warmth in your heart when it comes to them. You really want to look after them. You feel very nurturing towards them. You want to be very generous with your effort and your love and your time and affection, and you feel like this is a kindred spirit. Oh my God. Under the Two of Cups is the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel extremely positive about this person. Okay. Is Virgo going to take any action towards them? Oh, no, you're staying quiet because you think they don't like you. We've got the three of Swords with the Four of Swords on top of it. Yeah, I knew that would turn up. Knight of Wands, and then as at the bottom with the Three of Wands underneath that. You've been waiting for this person to make a move towards you, essentially. And you think that their silence means that it's unreciprocated, it's one-sided. How does this person feel about Virgo? I am also like looking at your earth sign column here, Virgo. You've got the Star and the Nine of Swords as well as this Queen of Swords energy. So it's, you know, it's kind of saying to stay optimistic here. Because the Nine of Swords is a very pessimistic energy, and the Star is all about hope. Even when you can't see the wood for the trees, if you like, remain hopeful. Keep your vibe high, and like, yeah, stay positive about what you attract and what you're worth and that kind of thing. So, how is this person feeling about Virgo? They're going to be too hesitant to tell me. Eight of Swords with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Why the Eight of Swords? They want this with the Ace of Wands. They want Virgo, and this is so I think it's the person basically who came out at the beginning. Virgo is the other person who is so delaying making a choice and coming towards you, and they are looking at every variable. Why? What's this Eight of Swords about? Ace of Swords in reverse. They can't see a solution, or they don't know the truth about how you feel about them, is what I'm also getting, because it landed on top of the Queen of Cups. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? What's keeping them stuck? Two of Cups sideways. They might not know that you feel the way you do about them, Virgo. They might feel like they have competition when it comes to your interests. Anything else? I am actually making this a bit long for you, Virgo. Wheel of Fortune, okay. With the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So maybe they think it's got to be at the right time, you know? They feel, okay. I don't want to move on. All right, let me just get one more. What's this person going to do? What are they going to do in the near future? They're keeping a very, like, poker face with that Queen of Swords energy as well. What are they going to do? Sideways cards drive me nuts. Page of Cups came out sideways. What are they going to do? Page of Pentacles. Okay. The Hanged Man is at the bottom of this deck as well. I used 3 decks for you, Virgo, but the Hanged Man was at the bottom of the last the first deck as well, sorry. So it looks like they are going to be communicating with you, but not necessarily showing you that they care about you, basically. Because they're still, with that Hanged Man there twice, they're either still deliberating or they're still unsure. It's not that they're unsure about you per se, but they're just unsure about taking any action. I feel like this is someone who can't make big decisions without going over the factors 50 times over. But so it looks like they are going to be communicating with you. If this is a new person with those pages, don't get the wrong impression that they're not interested in you and the feelings are not reciprocated if they are dragging their feet. This is about them, not about you. But also that doesn't mean you have to hang around and wait for them to make some sort of move. But that's basically some more context for you. Hopefully that is helpful. I wish you all my best, Virgo. Please do like the video for me, and if it resonated, leave me a comment, let me know. And if you'd like to subscribe, I would love to have you. And thank you so much for watching. We are halfway through. Moving on to Libra. Hi, my lovely Libras. You have got the World card today, which is very beautiful. The Greek goddess attached is Gaia, which is Gaea. And if I'm not mistaken, she was like the mother goddess of all the other gods and goddesses. If I'm not mistaken, I think she birthed like the Titans. I think I'm going to get it wrong if I carry on, so let me just stop there. But she was a huge major figure, and I think the Earth can be sometimes people refer to it as Gaia as a result. She is our whole world. So obviously the world in tarot talks about the completion of a major chapter and the beginning of a new one. This could be a major turning point in your life. So this could be something very serious happening when it comes to your love life in the near future, Libra. This could talk about either a relationship going to the next level, in going to becoming committed, getting married, having a baby, becoming a mother or a father for the first time. Doesn't have to be, but it could also be the completion of the ending and complete wrapping up of something as well. So we'll get into it, but the fact that it's Gaia here for you today, does represent kind of Mother Nature element of Earth for me as well as a reader. So it's something very beautiful and fertile, I would say here, and just something that may, especially for anyone resonating in the divine feminine energy, may really feel like you have leveled up or accomplished something very beautiful in your life, in your love life. So it's very lovely. Let's get into it. Why is the World here for Libra? And tell me more about what is happening for Libra with their love life. Thank you. Okay, we have the King of Swords that came out like reverse diagonal like that, which can be air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I'm going to clarify, obviously, but the King of Swords in this, I wouldn't like him nearly reversed most of the time, because that can talk about someone deceptive or lying or using their words to hurt rather than picking them carefully and being diplomatic. But in the deck I've picked up, this King of Swords holds their sword completely pointed downwards, which means they don't communicate. They keep very stumm about what they're thinking, what they're feeling. They keep everything to themselves, and they observe and learn from others as a result of watching rather than speaking. Now, when that fell out, the deck split to show the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So the fact that he is almost in reverse, and as I just described him, it could well be that a truth is being spoken here. And a King of Swords, if that's not you, Libra, could be talking about your counterpart as well. A truth that makes you extremely happy, or also is the truth that brings you and someone closer together. So let's find out more, please, for Libra. Now we've got the Emperor who came out sideways. That's Aries energy here. Again, another sword kind of stuck down into the stone there, but then we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups now. Libra, you've got 3 people that have fallen out as come out as your first 3 cards. King of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But at the bottom of that deck is the deck as that happened is the 10 of Swords. Underneath that is the Hierophant and then the Ace of Pentacles. I've got potentially 3 masculines here. 3 masculine energies. The King of Swords and the Emperor could be one person because they're kind of right on top of each other here. It could be talking about the complete ending with one person, which either is because of the truth that you want to be with someone. Your Emperor could be this King of Swords energy. Okay. The 3 of Wands kind of fell out, and I was going to put it back in, and then I realised that the World is at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Someone is going after what they want here, Libra. It may well involve the full ending and completion of another situation, and to allow the beginning of a new one. Okay. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Eight of Swords sideways. Oh, this is giving me that someone, whether it's you or the King of Cups in question, couldn't see a way to get what they wanted without really hurting someone. So they felt stuck or potentially a bit claustrophobic or trapped. They could have even felt trapped by maybe a partner who was too clingy. I don't normally say that, especially not about the King of Cups, but just someone maybe a little bit possessive, or someone who was a bit needy, or just someone who was very like locked in, like intense, and maybe that made someone feel a little bit trapped. This could also be a same-sex relationship between 2 masculines. Obviously, does that? There's no gender in tarot, but obviously when a king comes out, I'm going to say it's a masculine, and when a masculine energy, and when a queen comes out, I'm going to say it's a feminine energy. But we all have masculine and feminine energies in each of us, so it doesn't mean that a woman can't come through as a king, and vice versa. So, but because there are two kings here, I'm just going to say as well, it could be also talking about same sex, but it doesn't have to be. But I'm getting that someone here didn't want to break the other person's heart, and they just couldn't see any way out or without doing that. So has that changed? Six of Wands has now come out with the Page of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. What's the Page of Pentacles? Sorry, I'll hit the mic again. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? If someone is accepting the ending of something. Better than someone was expecting? Hold on. Now the Ace of Pentacles has come out. Wait a minute. And the Fool, which the World comes at the very end of the Major Arcana journey, and the Fool is at the very beginning. So when you come to the World in your own personal chapter, you go to the Fool again to begin the journey again in your new chapter, if that makes sense. Of course, and then the world comes out as well. Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Hierophant. And the... Wow, the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck now with the Empress underneath. Just having a think. Because there is definitely... If you are single right now, Libra, then you're not going to be very soon. This is the new chapter that is coming towards you in love is one of commitment. This is someone who is clear that they've found their divine counterpart, their emperor to their empress, whichever way round you are resonating. You're not going to feel out in the cold from, that you're on your own all the time, that you have to get through difficult times on your own. You're not on the outside of... If you felt like a bit of a loner of society, like sometimes we can go through those times where we feel like everyone is in a couple, everyone's coupled up, or etc., except us, and that you're kind of outside of that experience and that shared experience that you have from being in something that's bigger than just yourself. Then you're going to be experiencing that because you're leaping into the start of all of that with someone, where basically the two of you are emperor and empress to each other, or certainly the one person sees that about you. I get my words out, sorry, and it could be someone who's withheld this information for some time, but they are speaking up, and it's going to be making you very happy. Now, I just don't understand, because there's definitely also an ending going on. So just give me a little bit more about this for Libra, please. About the moon. I wonder if this is going on in the background that you didn't even know about it. Because all you had was a King of Swords who was with you, kind of thing. Because they felt, as I said, stuck by their circumstance, that they couldn't actually end something, or they couldn't have success, basically. I feel like they might be coming towards you kind of at the ninth hour, like right at the... Some sort of communication is coming towards you out of the blue, right when you're about to lose all hope with that particular person. Anything else? Strength. Then we've got the Sun and the decks that show the Six of Swords and the Sun. It could well be that this person has decided to kind of live authentically and face up to the reality of what they were keeping hidden as well, and their fears of actually dealing with their feelings in the situation, and just kind of being honest to their desire to be happy. Why is he... So they're not in the Eight of Swords anymore? Whoever this person is for Libra? Hold on a second. They're not in the Eight of Swords anymore? Nope. So they've done a lot of thinking about it. they might have withdrawn for a while to make this decision, and it's been quite a major one. But the Two of Wands in reverse. Now in this deck, this Two of Wands talks or shows someone who is living essentially caged, and they might see the freedom that they want with that bird that she's viewing there, but their ability to make choice, they feel like their hands are tied. But that's in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the King of Cups with the deck split. So either this is someone who is becoming independent from a King of Cups. They have thought long and hard about this, but they're making the choice. Are they? Just let me check. Are they fully ending something with the King of Cups? They've been stuck for a while. The Knight of Pentacles came out with the Hanged Man kind of sideways reversed, and then the Lovers came out. This is someone who has been dragging their feet, maybe stagnating about moving forward, but then again the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. So is this about an ending with someone else? Oh my gosh, and then I'm sorry, the Emperor flies out as well. Like, don't forget about me. This is Emperor and Empress coming together, Libra. It's quite amazing. But is this actually about ending something with someone else, or is this just someone who felt like they were keeping themselves stuck before? Oh no. Oh no. So the Tower and Judgment come out, and then we have the Magician and the Chariot. Both cards of which have already come out for Gemini. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, your air neighbor, you might want to check out theirs, but this is decisive and it is determined, and it's moving forward after being stagnated, after being in a rut potentially where they were at for some time. They're making a huge decision which will blow up some part of their life that they were staying in, potentially out of fear of the result of making some sort of choice. But they have done a lot of thinking about this, and there is communication coming towards you, Libra, from someone who is going to develop into something serious and a whole. I mean, the World is one of the most serious cards. The World also is very slow moving energy, because obviously you think about how long it takes for the world to turn, and we have one calendar year, for example. So the world is not fast moving, but when big things happen, because big things can't happen every week, we'd all be a nervous wreck, but this is something huge coming towards you. I would say it's about to be, you're going to be like life before what happens here and life after. It's a whole new part of your life that's coming in when it comes to your love life, Libra. So I don't want to underplay it, but that's what I've got for you this time. I do hope that it was useful, it resonated for you in some way. So moving on to my beautiful Scorpios, you have one of my favourite cards. You get the Queen of Pentacles. So Scorpio, that is earth energy. It's usually my card for Capricorn, but it can be Virgo and Taurus as well. But in this deck, there is also two lions on the deck as well, so it could be an element of Leo there too. And now the Greek goddess you have, her name is Rhea. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. It's R-H-E-A. So either Rhea or Rhea, I guess. I unfortunately don't know her story. I feel like she might have been goddess of the hearth or something like this, but I'll get it wrong, so please look her up if you'd like some more subtext. But essentially this is a very regal energy for a start. I mean, she is also, this is earthy, this is abundant, it's a very it's royalty effectively. I know it's a queen, but I wouldn't normally say that, but this is someone who, has got their shit together, look amazing, have a wonderful life that they may absolutely have curated for themselves. And they also have that, oh sorry, one sec, oh, my battery lost. They also have that element of bravery, of strength of spirit and courageous attitude and fire about them as well. So it could well be that you are going to be embodying this, or this is what's coming towards you. Let's get into it. So tell me more for my lovely Scorpios. What's coming towards them when it comes to love, please? Two of Swords just flew out, and the Devil is at the bottom of the deck, which is Capricorn's major arcana as well. So what is going on for Scorpio, please? Tell me more. Three of Cups comes out sideways across the Queen of Pentacles, with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Magician. Oh, well, underneath the King of Cups is the Strength card, and then, which is Leo's major arcana, and then the King of Pentacles. So it could well be you. Someone's got a choice between two people here, Scorpio. The Two of Swords upright with the Three of Cups sideways, and then we got two Kings, one of which could be your counterpart and one of which is the King of Cups. So, which could also be your counterpart because you are a water sign after all. So King of Cups can be Scorpio energy, Pisces or Cancer. What's going on here, Scorpio? Tell me more. Ace of Cups. Okay, you got. I mean, I was bigging you up with that Queen of Pentacles energy, and it could well be that you have two people who see you very much as I was describing you. So, what's going on here, Scorpio, please? Oh. So the Five of Swords came out and landed on top of the Two of Swords, like that. And then the Queen of Wands came out with the Hierophant card. And at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. This feels like you may have two people who very much want to offer you romance, or want to flirt with you, or charm you. But you're not even thinking about having a discussion about making a choice between them until either of them offer you a serious commitment, basically. This is giving me like, or if there is one person who is feeling a bit irritated that you are connecting with someone else as well, for example, then you're like, no. No, there will be no conversation about that. You will not try and make me feel bad about that, because have you offered me commitment? Do you want to be exclusive? No? Well, then you have no right to be talking to me about that. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. But there's this Two of Cups energy, so it's like again, I think I said this for Taurus, which could be coming through with that Earth energy again there. But this is very much like, if we're not married, or kind of thing, or you haven't made this exclusive, you have no right for a start. And also, you're not settling for anything other than your Two of Cups, like your perfect match. So it could well be that you're just enjoying yourself and enjoying the company of a couple of like different people, in terms of just dating a couple of people at the same time, like non-exclusively. But you're not going to have any conversation about making a choice until it comes to like, you are committed. You do you, Scorpio. I love it. Tell me more, please, for Scorpio. I mean, you are like coming through with this regal, badass, like powerful energy, and also very, like, you've got two lions sitting there with you. I'm like, who's going to tell you what to do here? Tell me more, please. For Scorpio, we've got the Chariot that came out. And the Eight of Swords came out, and then the Hierophant is at the bottom of this deck. What's this about? Why the Eight of Swords? Do you not want to commit? Ten of Pentacles comes out with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there could be a little bit of concern from you about committing to potentially either of these people or anyone that you're dating at the moment, because there could be a feeling that they are not on the same level as you financially or security or stability wise, and you may be concerned that they are trying to get close to you because of that element, and that they're not going to be bringing much to the table. Am I on the right path with that? Hierophant just came out, crossing the Hierophant. Two of Wands in reverse again. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay, so I think there's also a concern for you about committing, full stop, because you don't want to be tied down. With this Two of Wands in reverse, I'll tell you more in a second, but I just said this to Libra. But in case anyone didn't watch that bit, I'll say it again. Upright, this card is talking about someone living like caged, and they are viewing freedom in the form of this bird here, but they, like the wands themselves, are in another cage. Like they're unable to make choices that they would if they had complete freedom. This has come out in reverse. So as well as that, you had the Seven of Wands come out with the Queen of Swords. So, and then the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Either this is you or someone that you're interested in, Scorpio, whichever way, just reverse it. But this is someone, it could well be a feminine energy with this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles that's come through, who is not settling for anything other than their Two of Cups to actually commit to, and they will not be in any discussions about committing to anyone. Like they draw the line at like having a chat about anything serious unless they feel like this is the one, because they feel like otherwise they are going to get trapped into a commitment where they can't make choices for themselves. This is someone who really relishes their freedom. They relish maybe their ability to travel when they want to move around wherever they want to when the mood strikes them, to not have to kind of give the details of their location, like to check in with someone else the whole time. And they also have this sense of knowing that if they were to or I say knowing, like their knowing is telling them that if they were to let someone too close, then they would take on the burden of that other person's stuff in their life that they haven't got sorted. Whereas this is someone who has got their life sorted. So they're like, why should I take on someone else's shit when I've done my work? Basically. No, I feel like this is probably you, Scorpio, so hopefully I'm not offending anyone, but it's not me, it's just the energy that I'm getting from the cards here. And I haven't actually had this message before, so I'm just relishing it. A different message coming through as well, to be honest. So it just looks like this is the energy you're going to be in going forward. Of like, if it ain't my Two of Cups, don't expect to chat about moving in or settling down together, because it's just, you don't want that. So, anything else that's coming towards Scorpio, please, when it comes to their love life? So, hold up. I honestly just don't see you necessarily moving forward with either suitor that is going to be coming towards you in the near future, Scorpio. And I think it's mainly because it's your choice here. I would say that you've got a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups coming towards you. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but it could be, or just two people that embody those different elements in their personalities. But you got the Six of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you're going to be viewing potentially two potentials that come towards you, and not seeing that this is either that you want to move forward with either, not seeing really the that there's any point in investing in either of them, to be blunt, because I feel like I'm getting a very blunt energy from you, and just like leaving them potentially both in your past, or like detaching from both of them. But it is because you're in this energy of like, if it's not my true match in every way, then I don't want it. Thank you very much. So that's what I've got for you this time, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was useful for someone out there. Moving on to Sagittarius. Saggy, you've got the Five of Cups. I'm sorry to say, you're not the only person on this spread, or the sign on the spread today that I would say, oh, that's not the best card, but it's one of the two. So Five of Cups is the Greek character Lethe. Again, apologies if I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's Lethe, if you want to look her up. I assume it's the etymology of the word lethargy, or lethargic, with lethe, I'm guessing. And that lethargy is that it's not just sad, but it's just feeling like out of steam, like, you know, no impetus to do anything. Definitely could be like sweatpants on the sofa for several days at a time, kind of a little bit of wallowing. Now, it is feeling sad and down in the dumps, but sometimes you have to just allow yourself to feel those things as well, and just go with it. You can't always be like ignoring those feelings, you know, like just snap out of it and do something. Sometimes you just have to feel those feelings. But it is, and also fives are challenging, the cards that talk about challenges, but they are also short-term energies. They do pass. So let's get a bit more. What is going on for my lovely Saggies, please? Why is the Five of Cups? What's coming towards them when it comes to their love life? I really hope my battery's going to live for the rest of this reading. Otherwise, I'm going to have to lose the mic. But yeah, we'll see. Why is the Five of Cups here for Saggy, please? Thank you. Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? Two of Swords is kind of that sense of no choice. Either you feel like you had no choice in doing something, or someone's not giving you the chance. You know, Two of Swords, we can talk about, you know, someone blocking someone. It's like you don't even have the chance to actually discuss the situation. You're just blocked. It's like there's no wiggle room. There's no compromise. There's no way forward with the Two of Swords. Tell me more. Why is this here for Saggy? Oh, Two of Cups came out like this, almost sideways, but, and then the Devil came out with the Ten of Cups underneath. There we go. And the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Devil is Capricorn energy. Not all Capricorns are devils. But this is just someone that you still feel very connected to, because also you're associating them with your Ten of Cups and your Nine of Cups, which is like your happily ever after, wish fulfillment, everything you could possibly wish for. It's almost like, okay, so what could be coming towards you here, Saggy, is I'm picking up on a group of Saggies that I can't get over someone who they consider to be their be-all and end-all of, like, you can only be happy and have the utmost happiness with this one person that you still feel connected to, you feel is your soulmate as well with the Two of Cups. No one else is going to do, but you can't, it's like out of your hands with the Two of Swords. You guys are at an impasse, there's a stalemate, or you have no choice in the matter of what's going on. So tell me more, please. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Emperor and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor is Aries. This feels like someone underneath the Eight of Cups is the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know if someone was like no, stop right there, Saji. This isn't happening. I'm all about my career. I'm leaving very coldly to go after, like, chase after a dream when it comes to my career and my making my money and everything. Well, yeah, oh my God. Even underneath the Eight of Pentacles, I hadn't even seen that yet. Underneath the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is someone who may have just been all about their career path, their job, their about their money, completely fixated on those elements, even if it was at the cost of feelings. This is someone who has emotionally detached and like, or is emotionally unavailable, but you still associate as your be all and end all of your happiness. Let me just grab this deck, which I haven't used yet. Tell me more, please, for Saji. What's coming towards them, though? Because I feel like they may be already aware of some of this. So what's coming towards them? Sorry, I'm just looking for the battery message on my phone. What's coming towards them, my Sagis, in this situation or in love in general? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Saggy, this is going to sound like a bit of a harsh message, so I'm sorry that you get the rough end of the stick so far in this reading. At the bottom of the deck with the Six of Pentacles in reverse is the High Priestess. Underneath that is the Ten of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles. In a nutshell, this Six of Pentacles upright would talk about two people going into business together, if you like. It can be, you know, obviously it can talk about many different... This card is not just for love reading, so this could be like a contract between two people in many different circumstances, but let's just say it's two people agreeing to go into a relationship together or to work together or to collaborate, etc. To each put the same amount of effort in, and risk and reward is involved for both people. In reverse, this is not a mutual contract going on here, obviously, of what I've just described. Now, this combination at the bottom of the deck talks about the... I think you're going to be in that Five of Cups energy because you know that this is done with the Ten of Swords. But you are in a natural, going to be going through a natural process of grieving that this is not happening. And that is completely understandable. It's part of the process. Sometimes we just need to get into our track pants, binge our favourite TV shows. If you've got a pet, get them close to you for a cuddle, get your duvet on the sofa with you guys, get some, you know, your favourite treats to make you feel better, and just feel it, go through it. Because you know at the end of the day, from what's happened here, that this is over with the Ten of Swords, and this is an ending you have to accept and process. And because underneath that, this is Four of Pentacles, this is you. I think she might even be in sweatpants at the supermarket. No judgment. We've all been there. So, but this is someone, it's some, like, I always think with this card, it's like someone going, you know, to the supermarket at the times of the shift when they put the yellow reduced stickers on that we have in the UK, they're yellow, but reduced stickers on the things that are about to go out of date. And so, you know, it's just getting what you can to get by. It's kind of someone a bit down in their luck, but they are getting by. And they're just, whatever they need to do to get through the day, you know, just the bare minimum, but it's enough. And then eventually you will get back to the Nine of Pentacles, which, look at that. This is like the same person. You're just going through that for the time being, picking yourself up, and in the long run, you will be back there as the Nine of Pentacles, feeling good about being, excuse me, about wherever you're at, like feeling good about you're with your own company, feeling good about being single, like standing tall and proud again kind of thing. So this is temporary, and I feel like this will pass. It's just what you're going through right now. It seems like you're dealing with someone here who's all about themselves with that Emperor energy. They have a vision. They're very there's the battery message. They're very career driven and focused about, and it's about them with that Emperor. It's just someone who has completely blocked your path. So as much as you may have considered them, the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and 2 of Cups as well, Lord, they haven't given you, they're not working with you. And even when I split the deck to put these cards away randomly, the 10 of Swords is there. So it's just sweatpants time for whoever this is resonating for to process this. Which I think you already are going to know. You're going to feel it, and you're going to get through it. I know my Saggies, you go with the flow, and you'll come out the other end as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon, my lovely Saggies. So moving on to my dear fellow Capricorns. Cappies, you've got the 9 of Swords, which is probably the only other negative, all cards can be positive or negative, but the only other card that I kind of groaned when I saw it other than Sag, your neighbour. So what's going on with this end of the deck? End of the zodiac cycle, I should say. However, I thought the 8 of Wands for Leo was going to be like sunshine and rainbows, and it wasn't exactly. So you never know, this 9 of Swords could turn out not so bad, we'll see. The 9 of Swords is represented by the Greek character or god Phobos, spelt Phobos. So I think that's the etymology of phobias, as in fears. We have a phobia. I have a phobia of spiders. I know they're small and they can't really hurt me, and they're probably more scared of me than I am of them, but I fucking hate them. So, my point is that phobias don't always make sense. Fears don't always make sense, but they can cripple us. If there is a big old, we call them Boris, some of us call them Boris spiders in the UK. It's nothing to do with any people called Boris. It's just a big old house spider. They just get the nickname Boris. If a Boris spider comes in to one corner of the room, I will be on the other corner of the room fending it off with a chair. They're not poisonous, by the way. So it's completely unreasonable. And you can know that, but that doesn't mean that you get out of it any quicker or easier. It's just the way our silly minds work. So I'm rabbiting on about that, but essentially what could be influencing your love life going forward here is fear that one person in the situation might not understand. King of Pentacles just tried to jump out, by the way, which can be your energy, but could also be your counterpart. One person might not be able to completely understand because they don't experience it, but the other person is crippled by it. So let's get into it. What's going on for Capricorn, please? Tell me more. What's coming towards them? Oh, Lord. So the 5 of Swords has come out, and I'm really drawn to how you see the person on your 9 of Swords card there with their head gripped by 2 hands, and then I immediately look at this lady's head in her hands and both hands here as well. So it could be that someone is extremely nervous or worried or scared. Nervous is an understatement. Frozen in fear at the idea of having a conversation with you about something. The 5 of Swords can often talk about communication. However, at the bottom of the deck when that came out is, guess what, the Wheel of Fortune, who's back. Bearing in mind that's our overall energy for the whole reading. And underneath that is the Chariot. The deck split show the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. I just noticed something else, which I wish I'd noticed at the beginning, but I didn't. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Fool card as well. So I just wanted to mention that because, wow, there's actually a lot of major arcana under there, but I won't go through all of it. But that's the Fool talks about new journeys, new adventures, new directions. So big, as a combination, the universe could be sending us in unexpected directions, which we are not expecting from where we're at when we come across this reading, for example. So let me carry on. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about change, 180 change as well. So it could well be that someone is extremely freaked out about having a conversation with you, or vice versa, Capricorn. But it could be everything. It could change everything. like a complete 180 flip, day to night, like the change that it could cause. And for your forward movement in this situation to suddenly progress with victory and success. If a conversation happens, let's just get some more. Tell me for Capricorn, please. The Emperor upright. Why is the Emperor here? Ten of Cups. Emperor with the Ten of Cups. That's too many. But the Sun. The Sun, which is the major arcana version of the Ten of Cups. A lot of happiness and success. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. And the Six of Cups when the deck split. The Fool. Justice. And then like 6 more cards. So I'm just going to take those. There's also a colour match on pretty much all of these. Let me just show you. If I could pick them up, that would be great. You see how this, like, the colours are nearly identical on every card. That kind of orangey background with the red highlights. Okay. So this is someone taking charge. There's a strong divine masculine energy here because the Sun is also masculine energy. Divine masculine. The Moon is feminine energy. So we've got the Emperor, the Sun, Justice. This is someone taking charge, making definitive choices and taking charge of their own life and being a fair and just leader, if you like. Like if someone is taking the reins on the situation or making a move, they're doing so with a hell of a lot of integrity here, but they're also bringing in a lot of happiness for everyone involved. So, and we've got the Lovers. This could be two people like coming back together. So what the hell? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Maybe this is why I was rabbiting on about spiders, because I was like, this doesn't make sense. Why is the Nine of Swords here? What's the fear about? Now the Six of Cups has come out. Is the fear about returning? Is this someone from the past, Capricorn? Five of Cups. And the deck split to show the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Holy crap. Bearing in mind you've got the Emperor that I was just talking about. Why is the Five of Cups here? Someone's imagining the absolute worst, basically. And they're thinking that a conversation is going to go horribly. And like the idea of having the conversation is probably giving this person like the jitters or like a panic attack. But it's the message here is that actually this conversation is going to rocket the situation forward into a very positive place. So it could well be, okay, let me just check. Why the Five of Cups? King of Cups in reverse. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Is this someone who couldn't express their feelings before? Where they were viewing the situation like, let's just keep things casual, let's just keep things friendly, amicable, sociable, but casual, whether that's friends with benefits or just a situationship or whatever, but we're not labeling it, and I'm certainly not telling you how I feel. Let me just get this. Anything else you can tell me about what's going to be? So is this conversation happening? Or is this person going to be stuck with the fear and the anxiety and the stress about even talking about it? Is this conversation going to be happening? Four of Swords came out, but the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Could well be this person just needs... It's almost like the quiet before the storm, but in a good way. It's like this person just needs everything to shut up. They probably need their brain to shut up, to be honest. with that, you know, you can't really make excellent choices and see the wood for the trees when your brain is doing this, to be honest. It's a very, like, you know, your nervous system is absolutely shot if you've ever experienced that level of anxiety. So they might just need to have a little respite first, clear their mind of all this like troublesome thought, and then they'll be able to make a move. So if this person is distancing themselves, or they're like potentially having a holiday or something, it might just be what they need, you know, the calm before they actually enables them to speak up. There's the Fool again. Anything else you can tell me? Why is this Fool? I've seen it 3 times now, so why? Why the Fool? Judgment. What are they okay. Judgment. Page of Pentacles came out with the 7 of Wands, and the Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles with this 7 of Wands combination, yes, they will eventually reach out to you, Capricorn, with a little message. But this is like someone who, you know, it was me with the spider. I was giving you that example of a fear that makes no sense. It would be me, like, I don't want to kill the spider. I just want to get past it so I can flee the building and sell the flat and, you know, never look back. I'm exaggerating. But I just want to get past it. Then I'd just be like creeping past it. No sudden movements. This is what this combination is giving me. This person is very, very freaked out about having a conversation with you, which ironically could make everything better between the two of you. But so they will eventually, with a bit of rest, so give them some space, give them some time, they will get a clear enough headspace to take the risk on reaching out to you. But it's going to be no sudden movements, softly going to be reaching out to the Capricorn to have some sort of conversation. Okay. I don't want to risk the battery running out, but let me just ask, why are they so worried about having a conversation? So far I've just seen that 10 of Pentacles and the Empress is that potentially they see you as the be-all and end-all, Capricorn, so it's like they really don't want to mess it up, the conversation. But anything else that you can tell me about why they are so... Oh, the 5 of Cups has come out twice. Okay, I asked that from both decks and the same card came out immediately, the 5 of Cups. So they may well feel like they said the wrong thing in the past, because at the bottom of the deck now we've got the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They may have said something hurtful to you in the past, Capricorn. They certainly have a level of regret, which, and especially with the 6 of Cups coming out, I feel like this is regret from the past, which is now hanging over them like a, like, I don't know, I want to say like a, what's that, like a heavy weight just hanging over them, let's just say, that means that it's so much harder for them to start a conversation with you now. But that's what I've got for you, my lovely Capricorns. I do hope it was useful and that you enjoyed it. Please do like the video for me. So moving on to my lovely Aquarius. So Aquarius, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is represented by the Greek god Zephyros. I hope I'm saying it right. It's spelled Zephyros. Zephyros. So there you go. Pretty cool looking dude. Also winged as well. Now, it's funny because as far as I know, and I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I think he might be associated with the wind, Zephyros. I'm thinking of the wind anyway, when I'm looking at him. So, although the Knight of Pentacles is an earth energy, obviously with the wind, that would be air, so you could be an air and earth, or have both in your chart, but anyway. It's just giving me the sense when it comes to what's coming towards you in your love life with this card. There could be something coming towards you slowly, but it still doesn't feel completely real or completely tangible yet. It could still feel too up in the air, or something. Hold on. Let's just see what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles for you, Aquarius. So, tell me more for my lovely Aquarius, please. Why is this here? It's coming towards them in their love life. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Queen of Swords with the Five of Pentacles came out. Now, the Queen of Swords is your energy. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles can talk about someone who's like between stability, kind of a bit of a drifter. Someone who is not very settled right now, hasn't got their affairs in order. Why do I feel like this Queen of Swords, which could be you, Aquarius, might be kind of stopping someone at the door from entering, and kind of, I don't know if this is someone, because a Knight of Pentacles would normally be someone who is bringing something quite tangible, and they can take a long time to come through with that, but they are quite reliable and stable when they do finally arrive. But as I was getting this kind of airy up in the air energy from it. I'm not sure if you're like not really trusting their long-term intentions, or maybe you're considering that they are like just drifting on the wind, or someone that comes and goes and doesn't really lay down roots. Tell me about this, please. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Why the Five of Pentacles? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Chariot in reverse. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the deck split to show the Six of Cups as well. I just get like a hold your horses kind of energy from you. And on this air sign column, got the Chariot, the World, and then the Knight of Pentacles. This could be someone who wants to go faster, and you're saying, hold your horses, like slow down there, pal. Why is this Queen of Swords here for Aquarius? Ace of Cups and the Moon at the bottom of the deck. The Moon, I feel like there's something here about someone potentially offering a new start with you, Aquarius. But you're coming through in this Virgo got the Queen of Swords, by the way, as well, as their base card. And it also came out prominently for Taurus. So as I was kind of picking up like this earth and air energy, you guys do seem to be quite linked in this reading today. So I'm not sure if you've got someone with earth or air, or you have those. But this seems like someone potentially offering you what could seem like an overflowing like cup of love, if you like, of a new beginning. But either this person didn't want to move forward in the past with the Chariot in reverse and that Six of Cups I saw, and now they do, and you're like, why though? Like, why now? You know, what's hidden? And you're trying to make sure everything's fair with the Justice underneath the Moon. It's like, let's just make sure this is being done for the right reasons. You know, you're not just coming towards me with an offer because otherwise you're in a sticky situation yourself. So you want to come in out of the cold, and you think you'll come towards Aquarius for, you know, sanctuary. But are you going to be fleeting? Are you going to be leaving again, kind of thing? Am I like just a go-between kind of place? Tell me more for Aquarius. What's coming towards them? Four of Pentacles. And then the deck split to show the Hermit and the Page of Cups. More Virgo energy. And yeah. I just, you want to know the full story. Why the sudden change. And I feel like you're potentially not trusting this person to open up, or even open up your home to them, or open up yourself. You're feeling quite vulnerable and like you want to protect yourself and your resources potentially from just kind of being used, I would say. Anything else? There's the Justice card again, Libra energy. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, okay. Aquarius, underneath the Ace of Wands we have got the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. This is someone wants another chance with you, where you were having arguments with this person, maybe because they were not like in and out, or you know, in 1 minute, gone the next. Oh my gosh! Underneath the King of Wands is the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups. I mean, and then the Two of Swords. The Eight of Cups is someone walking away from you. The Six of Cups is someone returning. And the Two of Swords is that indecision. So yeah, I was about to say that this could be someone who wants a new beginning with you, but there was already conflict. There was already an ending between the two of you because this person was in and out, or 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or giving you mixed signals. And this is exactly what I was getting from that Knight of Pentacles, which should be earthy, reliable, tangible, you know, comes through with the goods, even if it takes them, you know, they need a little bit of time to get there. But this Knight of Pentacles almost being made out of air, it just keeps reminding me, it's so specific, so I'm just going to get this reference out. It's from a film called The House of Flying Daggers, and it's this... oh god, I can't remember, I haven't seen it for years, but it's a beautiful film, I highly recommend it. But there's a character in it, and he is an absolute hottie. But so I remember having a bit of a crush on this actor, but his character says he is like the wind, like a playful wind that always, you know, comes and goes, but is free, and it just is like one of those, like a rolling stone that gathers no moss kind of thing, just like just the energy that flits and comes in and out like a gentle, nice little breeze, but you know, you can't contain a wind. And that's kind of what I'm getting. So why is this person coming towards Aquarius? So if they've done this before, if they've done like this kind of action before, and now they're coming around to do it again, I feel like they're going to get a very different response from you this time, Aquarius. I feel like you're going to be standing, you know, with your arm across the door, like, so they can't just stroll back in, you know. I think you're going to be withholding from them this time. So why is this person coming towards Aquarius again? Nine of Wands in reverse. Because they're exhausted. Yep. Ten of Wands just came out on top of the Nine of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. They can't do it without you, Aquarius. Oh my god. I said that at the bottom of the deck is the King and Queen of Swords. Look at me. The King and Queen of Swords, underneath that is the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. They can't do it without you. They're exhausted. they're coming back because as much as you guys might argue, or there might be some sort of tension or conflict about, you know, they just can't. They can't. I mean, it's a little bit of a codependent energy from them, but it's life is too difficult with them trying to carry it all on their own. They can't carry the burden all on their own of life, essentially, is what I'm getting. They'd rather do it with you, even if you guys might clash now and then, than try and do it without you. But also, I'm getting the sense that they can't manage without you. And cross-watchers, this is just what the cards are saying. If this doesn't relate to you, then don't worry about it. But the fact that the Four of Wands in reverse is here as well, this person might struggle to keep themselves in order, like to keep their bills in order, to keep their home in order on their own. They're exhausted and they can't carry the load of life on their own. That's why they're coming back towards you. But I would say that you're definitely standing in the door and being like, how is this going to be fair for me as well? Before you let them back in. So that's what I've got for you this time, Aquarius. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was useful for someone out there. Please do like the video for me, and if it resonated at all, leave me a comment and let me know. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I would love to have you. Okay, last but certainly not least, my wonderful Pisces. Hello, my lovely Pisces. You have got the Hanged Man, and your Greek god for the Hanged Man is Prometheus, which is Prometheus. Now, Prometheus is quite a significant character in the Greek mythology. I have not learned his story fully, so I'm not even going to try and ruin it by trying to recite it, but you obviously can look him up. But he's representing the Hanged Man here for you, which is a card of Pisces. So I'm asking what's coming towards you in your love life here. There could be something which is put on hold, or put into limbo, or something where you need to pause before making any significant decisions. So let's crack on. Why is the Hanged Man here for Pisces? What's coming towards Pisces in their love life? Please tell me more. Why the Hanged Man? I'm using this teeny tiny deck, and the Page of Swords has come out. Oh, and the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It's tiny before I move on. So this is definitely, hold up, you might want to get some more information before you move forward, or this is someone about you, Pisces. Ace of Swords came out as I'm saying that, and at the bottom of the deck is the Moon. This is definitely finding out the truth and finding out information before proceeding. Underneath the Moon is the Three of Pentacles. Before teaming up with someone, you're going to find out about who you're teaming. You'll want to find out about who you're teaming up with. Tell me more. So this, if something is delayed, just know it's for your greatest good. With the Hanged Man, that is a major arcana, it's energy, so it is you are put in that Hanged Man position, or someone else is, by the universe for your benefit. Either you need to see things from a different perspective, or you need to see things from every angle, or you need to reconsider what you're about to do, if you like, before you do it. There is the need to kind of sacrifice the instant gratification for long-term wisdom. And bearing in mind the overall energy for everything today is the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a card of divine timing. So if you're wanting to proceed, like you want to proceed, but the universe is like, it's not the time right now. It's putting a pause on something. So tell me more about this Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. Empress in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords and the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. Okay. You might want to first have a conversation with this person, Pisces, if you want to get on the same page, like make sure you're on the same page about what you're hoping for in the future, whether that is about marriage or about children in particular. I was going to say with the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles alone, and obviously this is about like hold your horses, you need to find out some stuff here first. I was going to say just from that, could this be that this person one person here doesn't want to have kids and the other person does, and that's a major, obviously can be a major deal breaker for some people, so whichever way around. So it could be that, but then that was before all of this. This is someone, an Eight of Swords is like, this is like a deal breaker energy, or also like a non-mover. This is like something that neither of us are going to budge on, basically, with that Eight of Swords, potentially. Or there's no compromise here. It's like, you want this, I want that. So it's a non-starter. That's what I was thinking of. And then we have the Emperor and the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. I'm not sure if this is someone who already has kids from a different relationship and they don't want to have any more, whereas you might not have any, so you want to have some of your own. The Three of Cups just fell on the floor. It's right at the end of the video. I'm not picking that one up, but because this is the last sign, but I'll bear in mind the Three of Cups in reverse as well. So it could be about that. It could also just be, it could be that this person doesn't want to get married again because they already were married once. That's enough for them, kind of thing. If obviously it didn't work out, but they don't want to go through the process of getting married itself again, that is something you might want to have a conversation about first. This is the kind of thing I'm getting here for you, Pisces, of just like, before diving into teaming up with someone, it's not just about finding out like about them to find out their dirty laundry or whatever, but it's more about finding out what both of you want here, really, rather than just the initial things that are lovely that draw us towards each other. It's like the big questions that maybe sometimes are skipped over at the start because it's all about just falling in love with each other. It's a lot of shuffling. Ace of Cups just fell out after all of that, and then the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Tiny. Let me get the big deck version. The same. Because this Five of Swords is like, again, it's someone drawing a line in the sand and being like, oh, well, no. There's no further discussion to be had. But underneath that is the Knight of Swords, which is looking at... Okay, the other thing here is that, because we've got the Knight of Swords underneath it, and this Knight of Swords is tiny, but trust me here, it shows someone holding a sword which is split in half, and it's like each side of the sword represents one way of looking at the same truth. So it's another card that talks about looking at the other person's perspective or another way of thinking about something. So it could also be that if there is an opportunity for a new beginning here, you may have already thought like, no, it's not happening because of this is a deal breaker. But this Hanged Man is saying basically like, hold up, wait, you need to think about this a little bit more. Is there another way of looking at this before, you completely just write it off? Let's use the big deck. What else can you tell me about what's coming towards Pisces, please? It's coming towards Pisces in love. Now we have the Chariot. Yes, exactly. So the Chariot came out, and that, for me, as a reader, the Chariot is almost like the polar opposite to the Hanged Man, because the Chariot is like forward movement, momentum, progression, things are happening. The Hanged Man's like, nothing's happening, it would seem, except you're just not moving anywhere. The Chariot is like go, 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 movement, one direction or another. It's also very fast. The Hanged Man is just staying exactly where you are. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Underneath that is the Five of Cups. Queen of Cups. Sorry, I've used this deck so much it sticks together. And the Four of Cups underneath that. And then the Page of Swords. Is the Ace of Swords going to be there? Oh no, the Two of Cups is there. So this gives me a sense of... It could also be what I was just saying about, like, if you were to rush and make the decision to, like, no, this, from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, like, this is not happening. Neither of us are going to budge, and I'm not even discussing anything about this because my line is very clear in the sand here. So I'm just, forget it then, just moving on. It's talking about basically that could lead to disappointment here with the Five of Cups for the Queen of Cups, which, bearing in mind, is your energy, Pisces. And because of a sense of, did I miss an opportunity here? Was I too hasty? And why? Because of when you're thinking about it, maybe with some hindsight or reflection with the Page of Swords, you could realise that the two of you were potentially, like, could have had a very strong connection here. It could be two peas in a pod, soulmate kind of connection, especially as we saw the Empress and the Emperor almost immediately into this mini reading, Pisces. So it's basically, the message here is what's coming towards you. Slow your roll. Either way, whether it's about you wanting to just forget it, like we're on two different pages here, and moving on, or on the flip side, not seeing the potential for a deal breaker and getting into something before you've had those kind of conversations. So either way, it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Anything else for Pisces, please? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse on my floor? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse on the floor? Ooh. Now we have the Ten of Wands out in the big version, bearing in mind it's here. So, Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, the Three of Cups on my floor in reverse could be because the deal breaker here could be because of a third-party situation that happened for someone previously. I'm not necessarily even saying that it's about the involved you, Pisces, but for example, it would be like, because this is something that is weighing very heavy, and it's, you know, what happened. This is like an element of guilt or an element of regret, but it's like something that someone has to carry around or have to work around because it happened. It is what it is. We can't change that happened. The situation, the chapter about that is already finished with that Ten of Wands as well, but there is a lingering weight from it. There's also someone who's quite defensive about what happened there with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is someone who might not want to open up and just volunteer the information about whatever happened, which is also potentially why it's saying, hold on, you want to find this out first. Like Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, you want to get to know this person a little bit deeper first, because they are potentially just not, they might want to try and avoid conversations about that truth, the Ace of Swords there, which I just showed the smaller version, and the bottom is the Seven of Swords, as I said, and yeah, underneath that, sorry, I love this deck. I need to get a second one because these ones all stick together now. But basically, underneath the Seven of Swords is the Tower and the King of Wands. Underneath the King of Wands, the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords as well. So basically, I feel like if this person that you're maybe potentially going forward to having something new with, they were either involved in a third-party situation some way themselves in their past, it caused potentially like absolute chaos for them, and they are therefore very touchy because it's not something that they're proud of. They know they potentially caused a lot of hurt and damage in the situation. They regret like how it went down, but they kind of have had to they've had to heal and recover from it and try and move on from it. But at the same time, for you, for example, if you're someone who's like, I will never ever be with someone who's ever cheated, ever, then you're going to want to talk about these things with this person first. but maybe this is also the potential to kind of see things differently as well, and not just from our own perspective of things, but maybe to kind of have a moment of pause here, and like, is it worth throwing away the potential of this connection based on whatever this is? It might not even be a third party situation that happened here, like a cheating situation or whatever, but I'm definitely seeing something someone's not proud of, might be trying to skirt around, like in terms of being free and open with that information before, because, you don't start a connection and be like, here's all the shitty things I've done in my life and that I'm really not very proud of, but let me just lay this all out, because the other person will run away. But there could be something specific here that's a real big deal for you, that the universe is therefore pausing you with this situation so that you can have a chance to think about this fully before you move forward. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If it resonated, please leave me a comment, let me know. And if you would hit the like button for me, that would be wonderful. And if you'd like to subscribe and you haven't already, I would love to have you. And thank you to everyone. So that is everything for today. That's everyone's little mini readings done. I really hope you enjoyed it. Watch the whole thing if you want. I should have said this at the beginning, but like, watch the whole thing. Watch your major placements. Watch the major placements for your person that you're here for. Use it however you like. I hope that you find it useful and enjoyable, and I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. It's so dark, I need to close the curtains. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.